Experiments on Americans to attract the attention of a younger audience. CIA Director James Woolsey said the experiments should be endorsements from TV and rock stars. The U.S. military expects the younger audience to fully
The Dirty 30 Podcast.
Episode 2.
We are back.
How's everyone doing?
We are chilling here on this fine Tuesday evening. This is December 27th, 2016.
It was Taco Tuesday today. I definitely did not partake in anything that had to do with a Taco Tuesday, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody that did hit up their local Taco Tuesdays and possibly anyone that might have drinking a michelada or something related while doing that.
Of course, always shout out to them. Some of us, Taco Tuesday is just a lifestyle. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel you.
You know,
I used to go hit this. It was $1 margaritas on Mondays. It was definitely not a Taco Tuesday, but it had the vibe.
how big were these margaritas?
The lady loved us, and she gave us pints. She gave us the pint glass margaritas. No, it was great.
That'll make your liver quiver.
Ooh. That'll be good. But how you doing? How are the holidays?
It's good, dude. The holidays were they treated me well, man. I got to spend a lot of time with family. That's all I can ever really ask for, man.
Yeah, man. I can actually say this year that I synced it.
Yeah, that's true.
I tagged in on the gig, dude. It was cool. I don't know. The whole family hung out here.
I'm glad you did, dude. You are family. It's not like it's weird.
Yeah, no, that's the best part is that these are people I've known for my entire life.
Yeah.
For the most part. My entire, definitely adult life, but, you know, high school all and through that. Good times.
It's always been that way, dude. If I had to miss out even on just one Christmas with my family, I would most likely probably be spending it with yours.
Yeah, no, that was good. You know? It was different. I liked it.
It was definitely different. It gets hectic, dude. I got a big Italian family. You know, it's
dude. That was some bomb Italian food though. We were eating.
The food is always fantastic, and the best part is it's all recipes that have been passed down from fucking generation to generation. So bomb, super good. Very, very fortunate to have grown up with those recipes in the household. You know.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
No, absolutely.
But yeah, the holidays came and went, man. It's like bittersweet, you know? It's like so much stress around the holidays, all leading up to one day. And
2016 memes right now are going off, dude.
That
meme world.
Oh, I saw some savage ones today.
Those memes are just, just doing it, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, hey, you know, it's pretty cool that you were there, but we just got to watch the Sharks beat the Ducks.
Ooh,
that was good. That felt good.
Overtime win, 2 points, baby.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. Ducks, you get one, but whatever.
You can have it.
That's cool. That was a bullshit one goal.
Anyway, man.
I don't know. That was a bullshit goal. I'll tell you that one.
Skated out of the crease for a wraparound. That's the one you're referring to.
Let me fuck your goalie up real quick and then take the puck away and just drop it in the net. But don't worry, no one saw it.
Well, the best is the broadcasters for the Ducks or any home team sports is like always so biased. Like,
no, the Ducks announcers are the worst.
The other team can go fuck themselves, but our hometown Ducks are looking good.
Even there was a straight up good goal, but like the Sharks had scored a really clean goal, and the Ducks announcer just straight up says, "It's almost like he just did an own goal."
Yeah, it didn't even give him credit.
You just gave your own team credit for the other team's goal because you like your own team that much. Like, fuck you.
I also really like the call when he tried to make it seem like it wasn't a penalty when it was like a clear slash right against the arms of fucking Burns. Oh, yeah. And he was like, they called a penalty?
They called a penalty, slow motion, go to the replay, and it's just like Corey Perry just swings a stick like axe style into Burns's arms.
And
it's just like, dude.
Straight up Marty McSorley status.
That is absolutely a penalty. You can't just be super biased. Like, oh, this shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, dude. So I got my hands on this DJI Osmo gimbal. While we're in our holiday spiel, I guess you could say. You know, we got our hands on this thing and it's pretty fucking dope. I gotta recommend it out there for anybody that has like just a 4K camera on their iPhone. Dope little stabilizer, electronically stabilized, obviously. And there I go saying obviously again. We talked about this, man. I fucking the obviouslies are killing me.
We got to listen to the first episode and just pick the fuck out of it and just.
Of course, I'm trying to
good.
stay down on the obviously. So, you know, give me that little.
We're going to be putting out videos soon. I'm going to put a little video of how many times, like the obviously ticker.
Yeah, we'll just have like a going counter, and then I'll just end up having to do like that many shots.
And then we'll do a counter for all the false information I give you guys. Just
if we're
every time I just give you some bullshit fact that's not true, we'll just ding.
Hey, there could be some stuff slipping through the cracks. After all, we are getting our
Wikipedia's right.
We are getting our information from the internet. Not always Wikipedia, obviously, because that's very, very loose. But like,
I'll edit pages just for fun.
Hey, you know, we're just trying to give you guys maybe some facts and some stuff that we were able to pull that you might not know. So, you know, I guess you get what you get. So, fuck it.
But this camera.
Yeah,
it's just fucking off the hook. Okay, so it's not the camera. It's just your phone. Really, the part that's off the hook is. So if you guys don't know what like a gimbal is, that's what's like. Oh, it's counterbalancing the weight. Well, now it's like electronic as fuck.
Yeah,
They've
it's
just
all
like
electronic.
Totally. Yeah, taking it to the next level. But
so it's stabilization for essentially really smooth, like cinematic, like shots, and it also has panning built in right on the thumb. So you have a pan and zoom, just like you would on any normal like video recorder.
Yeah, and it's like it's the beauty of where smartphones are now. Are that you just literally strap your phone on, and then film movie quality stuff. I don't know.
You have a fucking computer in your pocket.
Yeah,
everybody does.
It's just mind blowing though that's what it's become. It's no longer one of those things where you're like saving up for that epic camera. Now you save up for the piece of equipment you can hook your phone onto. Because I mean, you're getting a very, very low quality movie quality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these things shoot in 4K, and honestly, if you put them up next to an actual cinema camera, like an Alexa or a Red, it's night and day on the resolution. And those things shoot up to 8K. But for consumer, built into your device, your daily device like that, it's insane, man. You know, you've seen the footage, you know, especially if you take 4K and compress it down to HD. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
That shit looks really fucking nice, man.
Absolutely.
And obviously again, it would be nice if you were able to shoot in a different codec or shoot at a higher resolution data wise, because ultimately you're just shooting H.264 anyways.
Yeah.
But for having it built into your phone, like I said, it's pretty convenient. And then having just an accessory that's a stabilizer that also has all these different functions on there and enables you to like broadcast live to YouTube.
Yeah.
That's a tool we can use right here just to put out content to everybody. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, I also, this is such a side note, and I'm sorry to just come out of the random with it, but rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, that was heavy today.
What a day. And I said it, and I said this to Tim, and I didn't want to sound like all rough and like not sentimental on it, but like it is a total bummer that Carrie Fisher died. Like that is so sad.
Absolutely.
But as a 29-year-old male, today Princess Leia died, and that was really rough. That was rough. The first love, you know. Every boy, a buddy of ours had said it online, but like, it just every kid's first woman crush Wednesday, you know, to say it in you modern day
meme terminology,
meme kids. But it's just what a burn. At the same time, fucking rock on, dude. We'll see you on the other side.
Oh, totally.
That's good stuff. But
yeah, another mention too. George Michael passed away a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's rough.
That was another one, man. It's like, although I do hate to see people put into terms like how shitty a year was based upon what celebrities died that year. You know what I mean? When you see those posts on Facebook or
2016 was that year.
Yeah, but of course, a lot of celebrities died this year. But was it a bad year for you? Like, how did you do this year?
No, it's all right.
Because I don't base how I'm doing based upon celebrities or
No,
what the
that's
fuck
true.
is going on there. So I look at that and I'm just like, really? I don't relate. I don't get it.
And you know what's kind of sad too is the way all these people will definitely live on and all that, but all of these next deaths are just stealing the thunder of the death before, because Bowie and Prince still died. And come on, guys,
Yeah, and we're all getting older, and it's going to happen more and more every year.
Talk about them still
as we get older.
You know?
It's inevitable, man.
But but some shinfo on that note. In 1983, on this day, just want to let you know that Dennis Wilson, he jumped off that boat. He was trying to find something under the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else was involved with that day or night, because he was in like Marina Del Rey. Where was he? Like,
it was Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey. He's just the boat was parked.
Yeah, and it was.
But I think he was living in the boat.
It was docked. He had thrown something there or underneath the boat. I think it was said 3 years previous to this incident, and he had dove under the boat to get some of these belongings a couple times successfully. And on this day in 1983 was the third time that he went down there and never came back up.
He never came back up. And so rest in peace, Dennis Wilson, drummer of the Beach Boys.
Yeah, drummer of the Beach Boys, and
the only
member,
surfer. Yeah.
only member of the Beach Boys that was actually a surfer. So there's some shimfo for you guys.
Yeah. Also want to throw it out. What else? This is some more shinfo we got for you guys as far as 1949. What we got? 20th Century Fox. They announced that they were going to start doing TV programs.
TV programs. They announced that they were going to start producing television shows, essentially, which is pretty. It's pretty monumental, I'd say, in television history, right?
Also, what was the CBS sandbagged the world with 1957 National League Baseball? They were only going to air National League Baseball, was it, on CBS? Is that what it was, or what was it? It was they were going to drive the ratings.
No, what it was is CBS announced that they were going to stop broadcasting major league games in markets that had minor league teams, because they were trying to drive sales for the minor league market, you know?
Oh, yeah,
and so they stopped broadcasting. So still, that's a pretty big deal. You know what I mean? That was like the beginning of television networks sandbagging fucking users and like blackouts and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but in a not sandbag way, because this guy's just doing his thing. George Harrison is the first Beatle of all the Beatles to have a number one hit on the billboards.
Yeah, on the
charts.
The track was called "My Sweet Lord," and it was 1971. He was the first Beatle to have a chart-topping hit out of the Beatles, solo-wise. So that's pretty shinfo for you guys.
Yeah.
We have some birthdays today.
Some birthdays.
We got to shout out some birthdays.
My boy John Legend.
John Legend was born in 1978. He's 38 today.
Love him.
So John Legend, shout out that guy. Edgar Winter, fuck. He was born in 1946. If none of you guys know who Edgar Winter is, just type it into Google. You'll see some entertaining pictures. He's 70 today. He's most known for his psychedelic chart-topping hit, Frankenstein. It was featured in Guitar Hero back in the day.
Yeah, you guys all know. Come on, Guitar Hero.
Come on. But
you heard of it?
Edgar Winter Group. Just check it out. Some pretty out there shit. And then who else we got? We got Denzel Washington.
My boy, dude.
Denzel.
Sherman Hemsley, baby.
Den motherfucking Zell.
Who?
Happy birthday, dude. 1962. Can I tell you a story?
You tell me that story.
I got to meet Denzel one time.
Oh, wait.
End of story.
That was the story. Hey, but I love birthdays, and honestly, Denzel, baby boy, happy birthday. But you know what? Oh my,
Denzel.
I feel like I hear Denzel pulling up right now.
Is Denzel?
You hear that? Oh, it's the Michelada Minute. Put him up. Drink him if you got him.
Ooh.
All of our episodes are not sponsored or anything like that. They're just enjoyed with Micheladas.
So cheers, Shane.
Cheers. The Dirty 30 podcast with micheladas. Any
Ooh.
brand, any kind, any style, any heat, any amount of salt. That does not matter. Just do that michelada. Red beer, as they call it in like the red states. But
It's highly recommended.
yeah. Oh, that is delicious.
So we got together into putting a list of our top 10 favorite TV shows. And this was very difficult for us to do, first off, because there's so much good television out, especially now. I feel like right now we're in the golden age of good television.
We tried to keep it. A lot of these shows, I mean, this is all personal opinion, but a lot of it will come down to the fact that, like, okay, spoiler alert, Simpsons is not on our list. Not because Simpsons isn't an epic, great show for a long time, but they had some bad years.
It just hasn't been 100%
Family
consistent.
Guy, they just don't kill it anymore. It's the same repetitive fucking joke. So
Agreed.
keep in mind that all of these shows we really tried to just take hold of, like, in their lifetime, and all these shows too, like, you know, more spoiler alerts. Arrested Development. There weren't enough years.
And they did the Netflix season afterwards, but it and continuity wise, it was good.
And they killed it. That's a
really
great
good.
show. That's a great show, but it's just not
I
long
feel
enough.
like we never really actually got to see what Arrested Development could have become 2-3 seasons down the line.
Absolutely.
And that's, I think, the best part of that show that we missed.
Right.
So there's shows like that didn't make it on, but we also went into this thinking, obviously there's some diversity to this list that you guys are going to hear, but what if we were locked in a room and only had to pick 10 television shows that we could watch to keep us entertained forever? You know what I mean? Diverse list, obviously. I feel like we did a pretty good job at doing this. So we're going to start you off at number 10 with Westworld. Some would find this controversial because I'm sure there's some people out there that would think that it could be one of the best shows ever on television, but there's only been one season, and it was a really good fucking season.
I agreed to put Westworld at number 10 to not have Game of Thrones on our list.
Yeah, which that would have gone on
Too
there
much
too.
dick.
Yes, there's a lot of dick, but it's done very well, dude. It's done very well.
It's in context.
It's
I get
tasteful
it.
dick.
I get it.
It's tasteful dick, and that's all.
I will never say that.
That's all any of us
I
can
will
ever
never
ask
say
for.
that.
I'll say that 10 times. Tasteful dick, tasteful dick, tasteful dick. You get the point.
Hey, but I do know on the list for sure, Cops at number 9.
Yes. Solid television every time.
Why are you sweating?
Yeah, because I just watch Cops.
Exactly.
No, Cops isn't on till 4. We all know this.
Come on, guys.
Cops, always solid television, no matter where they are, and it'll really point light to some pretty gnarly areas of
Remember
this
the one with the
country.
guy driving he's just on the tractor, the little like lawnmower tractor thing on the sidewalk, and like looks over, and it's just like cops just riding along with him.
Same speed, just
Right.
cruising.
Oh, I love that.
You know,
Also on the list, and keep in mind these numbers it's very loose in these numbers. These are just 10, a list of 10. It's not in order.
guys, this is what we both agreed upon, so just deal with it.
So we got we went to Cops, then we got Lost. Lost is definitely on the list.
So I have a love-hate relationship with Lost. Lost, while I was watching it, in the midst of it, like right thick in the shit of Lost, I thought was one of the best television shows to ever air. J.J. Abrams fucking killing it, you know? But by the end of it, I was a little disappointed. But, you know, there's a part of me
Smoke monsters, bro.
Dude, there's a part of me right when it ended that I thought, like, I will never get that much time back in my life. Like, I spent so much time watching Lost, hour-long episodes, fucking putting up with the commercials, watching it air live on ABC. Ugh, fuck. I'm so glad that streaming services exist now and you can pay to upgrade Hulu where you could just fucking watch shit without commercials. I hate being advertised to. I think a lot of our generation hates being advertised to.
But we don't watch commercials anymore.
No, well,
we just get advertised.
I'll just sit on my phone, and that's what's great about cell phones. Oh, you want to watch a television
It's
show with
SoundCloud
commercials?
now.
Yeah,
SoundCloud
boom.
commercials are throwing me off.
Bullshit.
Throwing me off.
Dog shit.
But you know it's not dog shit.
Number 7 on our list.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Larry David is a fucking gangster.
This is why Seinfeld is not on the list, is because the best version of Seinfeld is Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's Larry David writing the same story with himself, playing himself, as opposed to Seinfeld playing
There's some big differences. The format is a lot different.
Big differences there, but other
It's
than
not
that,
a studio like sitcom, like laugh track. You know what I mean? Which I
that's
like
true.
that. But this is the thing. We were too young when Seinfeld was originally on the air, I feel like, to appreciate the humor. As I got older, I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, and then I go back and watch Seinfeld, and Seinfeld is classic.
Yeah,
now.
that's
You
very
know
true.
what I mean?
Very true.
That to me is long-lasting effects of Larry David's sense of humor. That guy's fucking hilarious. So he had to make the list. Number 6, we have
666.
the number of the list.
Oh, sorry.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
They're just priceless show. That show just only gets better. I don't even know what's going to happen next on this show. It's still going, and it's got me there.
Some of the funniest characters on TV, I think, that have ever been created.
Yeah.
So
I completely agree with that.
if anyone wants to disagree with this being on the list,
You can not repost this podcast. How's that make you feel? Right? Well, we're just going to move on.
Number 5.
Planet Earth. If you've never sat down and just watched Planet Earth, and if you if you haven't, just do it. I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm not going to do anything that
watch
you think
Planet
I'm going to
Earth
do.
and
Just watch
medicate medicate and watch Planet Earth, and you're going to have the best time of your life.
Dude, it's the craziest fucking footage you can ever. Well, not ever, but it's definitely some of the craziest.
At the
footage.
time, it was, and they had spent fucking years getting all that.
Oh, where they
footage.
were in like airplanes, like
insane amount of time.
miles above like the ground, and they're just zooming in and zooming in and zooming in, because if they're too low, then like the herds of fucking antelope and other weird ass shit that they're following.
Season 2 is coming, and I don't know if it already started airing, but I saw the promos and I'm excited for that. So Planet Earth definitely had to make this list at number 5. Moving on, number 4, we're going with Sopranos. Classic show. You'll notice that a trend in this list is HBO, which technically is not TV, it's HBO.
Oh shit. Got him.
But Sopranos, I think I could be biased because I'm Italian, and I related with a lot of the culture outside of the mafia stuff, just with the family stuff, you know.
Tim, Tim's just putting horse heads in people's fucking
That was The Godfather.
beds, and I don't know. It's Italians. It's not.
No, but
it's not The Godfather. It's Italians.
In my eyes, I think some of the best writing in television is when you have somebody who's technically an antagonist that you're rooting for. Tony Soprano was like one of the first characters on TV that was such a fucking dickhead.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was such a piece of shit, but everybody wanted to root for him. And the same could be said.
You know who else is a piece of? Yeah.
And that ties into our number 3 because as far as the archetypes of writing and,
Walt was
stories,
a fucking piece of shit.
Exactly. But everybody rooted for him. So Breaking Bad at number 3, which I could argue in.
Dude, spoiler, that final gun scene in that car.
Dude. Oh my God.
Dude.
That whole show done well
down everyone inside.
And they
spoiler alert.
They didn't go for the cash, dude. And this is what I'm saying. They ended it at season 6 when it was at its prime. That's literally the apex of the viewership for Breaking Bad. And then they just ended it. They didn't go for the cash grab and keep the story going. They did a spin-off for fucking Saul. So that's pretty dope, you know?
For sure.
So Breaking Bad,
epic
shout out.
Yeah,
Epic show.
Shout out, dude. Shout out to Albuquerque.
Number 2, we're going to make this one short and sweet because we don't need to explain why this is at the top of the list.
Chappelle Show. Hands down, one of the best comedy shows ever made. With some of the best skits ever to grace the airs of television. And he's got some stand-up coming to Netflix soon, and we're excited about it. Big Dave Chappelle fans. Love him.
That is our era of comedy.
And number 1, because we just watched it, and we just watched the season finale of this last season that they just did that just stopped. But and that they milked men for semen and jokes because that's all women need men for now. Because it was brutal. Just
always the gnarliest calls.
But South Park has been keeping
1.
it real since the first episode they ever aired. And they're still keeping it real. And what episode? This is 19th season?
This was season 20.
This was season 20.
Yep.
And I think they've guaranteed 22 or something that they've signed up for.
I think 2 more full seasons at least.
And then, Netflix will give them some cash to do something after they stop, and it's like 10 more years of them.
Some along those lines. If it's not plays, if it's not movies, if it's not a plethora of other
Book
things.
of Mormon. Go see Book of Mormon.
That's really fucking good.
That is epic.
South Park will always be at the top of the list just with how insanely good it really is.
No, absolutely. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to True OG, and then also we got to get another shout out to we got another OG in the house tonight.
Yeah, let's throw some attention over to Brian Wilson real quick.
Yeah.
We got to do that because we mentioned Dennis earlier, and we wanted to bring attention to certain artists that we just find epic. And Brian Wilson had to be on this list. So some quick facts about this guy. He was born June 20th, 1942 in Hawthorne. He's a singer, songwriter, and record producer and musician, obviously. In 1962, signed with Capitol Recordings or Capitol Records at the time, and wrote over 24 top 40 hits for the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys, obviously... And there's obviously, again, I'm going to cut this out. I swear to God, guys. The Beach Boys were originally called the Pendletons, which were named after a surf jacket that surfers would always wear.
It was made of wool.
It was wool. It was wool.
His teeth were made of wool.
Some of his accolades, Rolling Stone magazine 2015 list, number 12 all-time greatest songwriters ever. And Rolling Stone mag, I mean, their lists are about as credible as dog shit, but still, that's a cool thing to have on your resume.
Got him.
He was also nominated for 2 Grammys for Smile in 2004 and Smile Sessions.
If you guys haven't gone, okay, so straight up, Brian Wilson made Pet Sounds. Pet Sounds is, personal opinion, the greatest record of all time. That record shaped the White Album. Or was it? Yeah, I think Pet Sounds came first, then Beatles topped it with the White Album. That was like their thing. But they didn't top them in the opinions of everyone. They only topped them in the charts, I believe.
Yeah.
Because Pet Sounds is the album. But then he went on, and I mean, Brian Wilson fucking freaked himself out that entire time too, fried himself, did all the things at the same time, verbal and physically beaten by his father. Like,
oh, yeah.
Just crazy shit. Dude, deaf in an ear. He's just out there. And this dude then goes and writes, what was it? Good Vibrations, which was going to be the first single off of what was the next
Smile.
album.
Yeah.
But they only released the single of it. They never recorded and finished Smile, which was the next album. And then he went back and he did it later on in life. Like, he got married, fucking fixed his fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, then go watch the movie Love and Mercy, and that'll explain that marriage and shit like that. Because, dude, the guy's just been taking advantage of everything, and he's just a fucking musical genius.
Yes,
and he just he finally finished Smile, so you got to go watch Smile. That documentary is just insane, and it talks about, dude, California Girls. That song was his first acid trip. He took a bunch of acid. He like cried in a bedroom for like 4 hours. And then at the time, which this is where Love and Mercy, the movie, has it mixed up and they totally fucked up on the timeline. But what they had done was built a sandbox around his piano in those early years when he was doing acid, like with California Girls and shit like that. Far before, this was before Pet Sounds and shit. But he dipped his toes in the sand and then wrote that dun 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 dun, and just did that for like an hour, and he was just frying and just wrote that song. Acid wrote the dopest song right there, and the guy, I don't know, the guy's just that's just one of the billion epic things that guy did.
I always look to that guy for inspiration whenever I need some good like creative inspiration. I could listen to that guy's tunes, and that guy just had something special about him, man. So that's why
absolutely
we give respect where respect is due. And this week we had to talk about Brian Wilson a little bit. So respect to you.
Respect to Chris Farley too, because I want to party with Chris Farley. I want to rage with Chris Farley. I'll say it. I want to do cocaine with Chris Farley, and I can't. I
No.
can't, and I'll never get to the chance to, and that's why I'm never going to try cocaine, because Chris Farley's dead, and I'm just not going to get the chance to. So what's the point of getting into something
It's
that's
just-
not going to be fun?
Those days are long gone.
And the dude's just one of those, I don't know, black sheep. He was in Wayne's World, did Tommy Boy, Chippendales Dancers, just doing all that. What was that, Swayze?
Matt Foley, living in a van.
Dude, all of that shit. That's just the dude that I want to fucking party with. And I just want to rage with Chris Farley, and I'm not able to.
There's nothing wrong with that. Shout out Chris Farley.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah, we're gonna leave you guys off with the Goldblum quote. As always, Jeff Goldblum, the man, the myth, the legend, the goddamn hunk. Jeff Goldblum coming at you. Quote this week: I don't think I'm, so different than your average, average.
have a good New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
We'll come to you right at. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something right at the New Year. We got a couple days, and we might do something. But other than that, we'll see you when we see you, and we've never seen you. So,
Stay posted.
peace. Hey, thanks for checking out the Dirty 30 podcast. Find us on all of our social media outlets at TDTPcast. That's TDTPcast.
And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe in the iTunes podcast app.
The Dirty 30 podcast.